The thing with me, like I was in the tub. I wanted to have the baby in the tub, and then
I'm videotaping you.
Okay,
I am.
and then they told me that the baby's heart rate was going up, and I said, "Oh darn! Like I just want to stay here." So they took me out. I was on the bed, and then by the time like I just couldn't move, I was like done. Like you know how we were trying to move Jamie. She's like, "Nope, I'm staying here," and that was it. Like I just felt like I couldn't move.
Yeah.
So it happened the way it happened.
So all these 3 days, and you know your yearnings. What were your yearnings?
I don't remember, but I think it was to serve, to know God, and to connect, I believe.
Yeah.
So after learning everything that we learned, I appreciate more the extra hands of having more doulas, more midwives to be helping in case there's an emergency or anything.
Anything.
So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And having it as an experiential thing, everything from feeling the placenta.
Yes.
You guys will never forget that now.
Oh no.
Which is really, really cool. And you'll be able to identify, even if you have your eyes closed, you'll be able to feel it.
That was a cool little experiment that we did with the dough.
Yeah.
And to feel the baby's bum. how to tell the difference from the head and the
and the water.
Yeah.
How relieving the water is.
In the tub.
Yeah. Because then we can appreciate it, right? We can appreciate it. So for you, how's this 3 days been for you?
It's been wonderful. So, my top 3 yearnings were to fulfill my purpose, overarching, to learn, grow, and develop was my second one, and the third was, I think, to see and be seen, and to know and be known. And I really do think that all those 3 were fulfilled. And similarly, like over and over and over again, I just thought about how yes, like birth is supposed to work on its own with nothing. And yet it is so helpful and just like good insurance to have a lot of people there, you know? I learned that, and like really the value of having that many people there. And I also just learned a lot about flow and how important it is to really like speak and to share everything, not everything, you know, but like when it's time to do so. It's definitely been a really, really cool experience.
So do you feel like more part of the team now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been you guys
Right.
are all a team.
Right.
And then I kind of came in and I'm watching like your class recordings and everything, it's a very different, like watch you guys have had the class, you know what I mean? So
in person.
Yeah, it's nice to like flow, because that's what this is all about.
It is. And now you had the experience of being in the tub.
Yes.
So what was that like for you?
I mean, it's just, it's nice to understand things from both perspectives, what it would feel like for the mom. We were all born, right? Like we were talking about earlier. So we've had the experience as that baby. Some of us have had the experience of giving birth and being the mom and being supported. And then some of us have had the experience of doing the supporting as a doula. And so having all 3 of those experiences just, I think, makes you better at all of it. It gives you like a better appreciation for all of the roles, which is again where understanding like more hands on deck, up to a point can be very, very helpful. Something that I certainly didn't have an appreciation for. So whether it was the practical experience of this position for this thing, or like how does this feel like when you have all these pillows up or whatever, even though like I wasn't in labor when I was in the tub or on the bed or whatever, it gives you an appreciation for how it does feel, so that you can really you can look at a mom and say, okay, like you're experiencing this, you're going through this right now, you're holding tension here, whatever, you need some kind of assistance. I have this tool, I know what that feels like in my own body and how it can be comforted with pillows, with the assistance of hands or other people or whatever, voice.
Well said. Yeah.
It's very true. And for you, you've been a mom already.
Yeah.
And putting pieces together or getting a wider perspective of how you can respond to your clients coming up.
Yeah, I'm really grateful that I am learning this early on in the game. I've been lucky to be a part of a few births already, and I'm glad that I am coming into these courses with a few under my belt, because I can ask questions more. I can ask you questions about this happened, what should I have done? What would have worked better? What in the future should I do? And just my own experiences, being able to glean from those and learn from those. I feel like the hands-on knowledge that we are getting is more valuable than what you can read in books. And I love when even just doing this course, the newborn resuscitation course, I love it. I love the practical side of learning how to do this stuff and pausing in between and being able to ask questions and bounce ideas off of each other. So it's a lot of content, but it is worth it and it's valuable. And I can't imagine having to be in the high stress situation of being a doula and being there to support the mom and the dad and the baby and the mom and the whole family without having this group, this support, this connection with everyone here, and the knowledge and the hands-on experience that I get to receive.
Yeah, I think it's the best way to learn,
Yeah.
and then to be individually be able to debrief our experiences and reground ourselves and reset and go, okay, and we come back to, what's normal,
Definitely.
and that be our baseline. So, anyways, you guys filled my heart.
Oh,
I just want you to know.